Hello, everyone. My name is Emily, and welcome to English Club. I am so happy you are here with us today. We have another helpful topic to discuss. But first, let me say hello to my amazing co-host, Paul. Hi, Paul. How are you doing today?
Hi, Emily. I am doing fantastic. Thank you so much. How are you? You seem very happy today.
Thank you, Paul. Yes, I am feeling wonderful. I had a lovely morning. I watered my plants and enjoyed the sunshine. It was very peaceful. How was your morning?
That sounds relaxing. My morning was good. I went jogging in the park for 30 minutes. The fresh air was energizing. Do you have many plants, Emily?
Yes, I do. I have several plants in my apartment. I love taking care of them. Do you jog every day, Paul?
Not every day, but I try to jog at least 3 times a week. Exercise is important for health. So, Emily, what did you do last evening?
Last evening, I cooked a healthy dinner. I made grilled chicken with salad. It was delicious and nutritious. What about you, Paul? What did you do?
I watched a cooking show on television. I learned how to make homemade pasta. Very interesting.
That sounds wonderful. Cooking shows are educational and entertaining. So, Paul, do you have any plans for today after we finish recording?
Yes, today I am planning to go to the supermarket. I need to buy groceries for the week. What about you, Emily? Any plans?
I am planning to do some writing. I want to work on my journal and maybe write some letters.
That sounds productive. Writing is a great activity.
It is. So, are you ready to start our lesson today?
Yes, I am very ready. I am excited to learn. What are we talking about today?
Well, before we start today's topic, please like and subscribe to our channel for more English learning videos. It really helps us continue making these lessons.
Yes, please. Your support means everything to us. Every subscription helps us grow.
Thank you so much. So, today we are going to learn easy ways to express doubt. These are simple phrases to show you are not sure or you question something.
Oh, that is a useful topic. Sometimes we need to show we are skeptical or uncertain about something.
Yes, exactly. Expressing doubt politely is an important communication skill. There are many easy ways to do this.
I am ready to learn. Where should we start?
Let us start with a simple phrase, I doubt it. This is a clear way to express doubt.
I doubt it. This means I do not think so, right?
Exactly. It means you do not believe something is true or will happen. Can you make a sentence with this?
Sure. Will it snow in July? I doubt it. That is very unlikely.
Perfect example. You are expressing strong doubt.
Yes. What else can we say to express doubt?
Another simple phrase is, I'm not convinced. This means you do not fully believe something.
I am not convinced, so I have doubts about it.
Exactly. Can you use this in a sentence?
Of course. He says he can finish the work in one day, but I am not convinced. That seems too fast.
Excellent. You are expressing skepticism about his claim.
Yes. Are there other similar phrases?
Yes, we can say, I am skeptical or I am doubtful. These both express doubt.
I am skeptical and I am doubtful. Do these mean the same thing?
Very similar, yes. Skeptical means you question something and need proof. Doubtful means you do not believe it is true. Can you give examples of both?
Sure. I am skeptical about that diet plan. Does it really work?
Good. And for doubtful?
I am doubtful he will arrive on time. He is always late.
Perfect. You understand the difference. What about shorter phrases, Emily? Good question. We can simply say, I'm not sure about that, or I question that.
I am not sure about that, and I question that. These sound polite?
Yes, they are polite ways to express doubt without being too direct. For example, I'm not sure about that plan. Have we considered all the options?
Good example. Can you use I question that?
Sure. She says she is an expert, but I question that. She has very little experience.
I see. So I question that means I doubt the truth of it?
Exactly. Can you make your own sentence?
Of course. I question that statement. We need more evidence.
Excellent. What about very casual phrases? We can say, I do not buy it, or that sounds fishy. These are informal.
I do not buy it, and that sounds fishy. These sound very casual.
They are. You use them with friends. I do not buy it means you do not believe something. For example, he says he won the lottery. I do not buy it.
Good example. What about that sounds fishy?
That sounds fishy means something seems suspicious or dishonest. Like, That offer sounds fishy. It is too good to be true.
I understand. These are for casual conversations with friends?
Exactly. Not for professional situations. Can you use I do not buy it?
Sure, she says she was sick, but I do not buy it. I saw her at the mall.
Perfect. Very casual and direct. What other phrases can we learn? We can say, I have my doubts, or I have reservations. These are more formal.
I have my doubts and I have reservations. These sound professional?
Yes, they are good for work situations. I have my doubts means you are uncertain. For example, I have my doubts about this strategy. Will it really work?
Good example. What about I have reservations?
I have reservations means you have concerns or doubts. Like, I have reservations about hiring him. He lacks experience.
I see. So reservations are like concerns.
Exactly. Can you make a sentence?
Of course. I have reservations about moving to a new city. It is a big change.
Excellent. These phrases sound thoughtful and professional.
They do. What about phrases with the word believe?
Good thinking. We can say, I do not believe so, or I find that hard to believe.
I do not believe so, and I find that hard to believe. How do we use these?
I do not believe so is a polite way to say no or express doubt. For example, will the meeting be canceled? I do not believe so.
I see. What about I find that hard to believe?
This shows strong doubt about something surprising. Like he says he ran 20 miles. I find that hard to believe.
Good example. Can you give another one?
Sure. She says she has never lied. I find that hard to believe. Everyone tells small lies sometimes.
Perfect. So this phrase shows strong skepticism.
Exactly. Can you make your own sentence?
Of course. He claims he read 100 books last month. I find that hard to believe. That is impossible.
Excellent. What about questioning phrases? We can ask questions to express doubt, like, are you sure? Or really? Or is that true?
Are you sure? Really? And is that true? These are questions that show doubt.
Exactly. They question what someone said. For example, if someone says, I am 30 years old but looks 50, you might say, really?
That is funny, but true. Can you give examples of the others?
Sure. If someone says the store is closed, you can ask, are you sure? I thought it was open until 9.
And for is that true?
If someone says Tom quit his job, you can respond, is that true? I just saw him at the office.
Perfect. These questions politely express doubt.
Yes, they are natural and conversational. Can you make your own example?
Sure. Someone tells me it will snow tomorrow in summer. I say, are you sure? That seems unlikely.
Excellent. What about phrases that suggest something might be wrong? We can say something does not add up or that does not make sense.
Something does not add up, and that does not make sense. What do these mean?
Something does not add up means the details do not match or seem inconsistent. Like, his story does not add up. He said 2 different things.
I see. So the information is contradictory?
Exactly. And that does not make sense means something is illogical. For example, that does not make sense. Why would he quit his dream job?
Good examples. Can you give more?
Sure. The numbers do not add up. We need to check the calculations again.
And for does not make sense?
Your explanation does not make sense. Can you clarify it?
Perfect. Can I make my own sentences?
Of course.
His excuse does not add up. First he said he was sick, then he said he had a meeting.
Excellent. You are pointing out inconsistency.
Yes. What about other phrases?
We can say, I am not buying it, or that is questionable. These show doubt.
I am not buying it and that is questionable. Are these the same as I do not buy it?
I am not buying it is the same, yes. That is questionable means something is doubtful or suspicious. Like, that is questionable advice. I would get a second opinion.
I understand. Can you give another example?
Sure. His credentials are questionable. We should verify them.
Good. So questionable means doubtful.
Exactly. Can you make a sentence?
Of course. That is questionable information. Where did you hear it?
Perfect. Emily, can we practice with some conversation examples? Of course. Let me tell you something. Paul, I heard that coffee is bad for your health.
I doubt it. Coffee has many health benefits when consumed in moderation.
Good response. Now let me say something else. I think I can learn perfect English in 1 week.
I find that hard to believe. Learning a language takes time and practice.
Excellent. Now you tell me something doubtful, Paul.
Okay. Emily, I won $1 million in the lottery yesterday.
Really?
I am not convinced. Do you have proof?
Good doubt. Let me try another. Emily, I ran a marathon without any training.
I am skeptical about that. Running a marathon requires preparation and training.
Perfect. You expressed it out very well.
Thank you. These phrases are very useful in real conversations.
They are. Can we review all the phrases we learned today?
Yes, let us review. The basic phrases are I doubt it, I am not convinced, I am skeptical, and I am doubtful.
Right. And the polite ones are I am not sure about that, I question that, I have my doubts, and I have reservations.
Exactly. And the casual phrases are I do not buy it, that sounds fishy, and I am not buying it. And the phrases showing disbelief are I find not hard to believe, I do not believe so. Perfect. And the analytical ones are something does not add up, that does not make sense, and that is questionable. And the questioning phrases are you sure? Really? And is that true?
Excellent summary. You remembered everything.
Thank you. These phrases are very practical for expressing doubt politely.
They are. It is important to express doubt without being rude or offensive.
I agree. These phrases help us question things respectfully.
Exactly. Paul, which phrase do you use most often?
I think I use I am not sure about that most often. It is polite and gentle. What about you, Emily?
I use I have my doubts quite often. It sounds thoughtful and professional.
Those are great choices. The key is to express doubt while staying respectful.
Exactly. Doubt is natural and healthy. We should question things, but politely.
Well said. Emily, I think we covered this topic very thoroughly.
Yes, we did. I hope our listeners learned many useful phrases today.
I am confident they did. Now they can express doubt in many different ways.
Exactly. These phrases will help them in conversations at work, school, and with friends.
Absolutely. Whether you are questioning information, expressing skepticism, or just being cautious, these phrases are useful.
Very true. Okay, Paul, I think it is time to finish our conversation.
Already? Time flies when we are learning.
It really does. Okay, before we say goodbye, I have a question for our listeners.
What is your question?
I want to ask them, when was the last time you doubted something someone told you? What did you say? Please leave a comment and tell us.
That is a great question. I am curious to hear their experiences with expressing doubt.
Me too. And please, everyone, like and subscribe to English Club for more English learning videos. Thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you so much for learning with us today. We truly appreciate you.
Keep practicing these phrases.
And keep improving your English.
See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Goodbye.